Scorpio, hi, how are you? It's Lisa. I'm here to do the mid-month reading for September 2022 in the middle of the month. So yeah, that's what I said, mid-month, right? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. You know how that rolls. All right, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you really enjoy it and you'll come back and see me again. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Let's see what we can find out for Scorpio. Mid-month, September 2022. What can we tell Scorpio? Mid-month, September 2022. Thank you. All right. We got the star. 10 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The 7 of Wands. Ooh. The 5 of Wands. And 2 of Cups. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we can find out from this, and then we will clarify with another deck and pull an oracle card or two. All right, Scorpio, let's see what goes on. Oh, this was the first card for Libra too, in a different deck. But so you're feeling very, very hopeful. You have like a lot of faith. What's going on? You're kind of, it's like hope and healing. So if you haven't been feeling really good, or you're just not, you're just feeling like beat down, you're feeling very hopeful, and you have faith in the fact that you're going to be feeling a lot better really soon. All right, and what you really want right now. Okay, well, it looks like maybe your aspirations are for maybe you want to try to make something abundant. Maybe you're looking into possibly having a business or having a job that's going to be very lucrative for you. But it could also be just having the material goods that you need to be content, to be comfortable, to be able to pass down things to your family, be able to help out your friends. I mean, you might be, maybe you want to leave a family a legacy, and it could be family values. It could be, how you do things, how, teaching them your values to pass down. So it doesn't always have to be money, and of course, it can be too. I just feel like you want to be able to create this very firm, comfortable feeling of being, I can't even think of the word, secure? Like a security. It feels like security. You want security. And, you're willing to work for it to get it. And with that security comes all those things with the values and, and how to be able to leave something for people or for your family. All right. So in this Page of Swords, now this is a fear for you in this layout. This comes up as a fear. And I guess, well, Page of Swords is, all right, so maybe you have a new idea. Maybe you're thinking about trying to communicate a different way. Maybe you need to learn a different way to communicate. And maybe you want to you want to learn something. Maybe you want a new knowledge of something. Because all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I want to figure out how to do this, or I want to, know how to do that, or maybe I should read a book about that. And that's what that feels like. It's just like, all up in your head about what you would like to learn, like to see. But maybe for whatever reason, maybe you don't feel like you want to actually branch out and to do anything like that. So maybe that's what the fear is. You're afraid you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to learn that new thing, or you're not going to be able to figure out a different way to reach out to people, to communicate with them. Maybe it's like learning a new language and you're afraid that you're not going to be able to get that down. Because possibly, I don't know, maybe you're thinking about learning Babel and you want to do this, but you're nervous because you're not sure you're going to be secure enough to do it. Oh, let me clarify. We'll see what we can find out. Right, now the Seven of Wands. Now this is what's going for you. And this is odd because this is, I feel like there's just so much, like, almost like almost like you are actually in a defending opinions, ideas, thoughts. And in this card, it feels like there's like nobody there. So are you defending it are you defending yourself to yourself? Are you like in your head saying, well, what, no, we're not going to do that. No. And, like giving yourself like a bad rap just about things, maybe your ideas, and you're almost arguing with yourself about these ideas. Because then right here at this Five of Wands, now this is like so much drama and so much chaos and competition. This is, and with the Seven here, and see this one, I feel like this is you're doing it to yourself. Maybe things that have been in your head, you've heard for your whole life, and all of a sudden it's kind of like they're coming back at you for no apparent reason at all, but it's like getting to you, and you're feeling like you have to fight it. But then this Five of Wands, this always reminds me of people like they're arguing, but everybody's shouting over everybody else. And I always consider this my Twitter fight card. If you ever did that, ain't nobody listening to anybody. Everybody's going to have to say whatever they want to say, and they're just going to like do it in big cap letters, and and then they're off. And that's what this feels like. So are you surrounded by some kind of, because this is what's going against you. So like so the Seven of Wands is going for you, and the Five of Wands is going against you. So someone's like, all right, so you're defending something. Right here, you're defending. So I don't know if you're defending what people have said or done in the past. And what's going against you is that it's being said and done again. You don't want to clarify. We'll figure this out because this is kind of interesting. All right, so now we got the Two of Cups. Now this is very nice. There's a bond coming, but because this is in the outcomes. So it could be a really good friend. It could be, it could be a romance. But could just be somebody that you would really have a special bond with. All right. So let's see if we can clarify these. All right, why is the Star here for Scorpio? What's the Star here for Scorpio? Whoopsie. Got the Six of Swords and the Ten of Staffs. So at whatever time, even though you were feeling hopeful and there was healing going on and things were looking up, you had faith that things were going to get better, you still, you had all these responsibilities and these burdens to have to deal with. It's not necessarily just your burdens. It could be somebody else's. You might be, taking the brunt of something else from somebody else. But the Six of Swords, so now this is like, all right, you're getting out of choppy waters. Maybe you just have like, maybe it's a bad office, or maybe it's a bad relationship. I mean, this, it could pretty much be anything. And maybe this is what is making you, once this is over, because you moved away from it, that's why you have the faith and the hope and the healing feeling. Right? Okay. All right, I'll go with that. And what about this Ten of Pentacles? What about the Ten of Pentacles for Scorpio? Let's find out about the Ten of Pentacles for Scorpio. All right, we got the Ace of Cups and the Five of Staffs. My cards are all weird. All right, so you have this whole cup of like feelings and emotions and love, and you probably want to share it out. You know, maybe you got a new relationship you're thinking about, or you know, some kind of, maybe feeling compassion towards a certain topic, you know. But then you still have all this, well, what happened over here? But like, yeah, the drama happens over here too. So are you trying to offer somebody this cup and it's getting all tangled up in the drama? Oh, very interesting. Or is it like whoever you're offering this cup to is part of this Ten of Pentacles that you're hoping for, but all the chaos and drama is getting involved in it, or getting mixed up in it? Let's see if we can find out something else. So now we got this Page of Swords, and there's like this fear of communicating, or you know, having a new idea, or so what are you afraid of? Now it's very possible to also be a younger person too. Maybe it doesn't even have to be age-wise younger. It could be immature. And that's a possibility also. And I don't know if that means you're afraid of them or are you afraid for them. All right, we got the Nine of Coins. And the Sun. All right, so if you have whatever these two cards, it's like, okay, you have confidence and security, and you know you're going to be able to take care of yourself, and you know you're feeling really happy about the situation. So maybe whatever went on here with this chaos, it didn't dampen anything. And so maybe you got to the point where, okay, now you have this confidence. So you're not really afraid to maybe take on the new things, learning the new things that you were going to learn, you know, being able to communicate the way you want to communicate. And so you, at that point in time, you're very happy. All right. So now what about the Seven of Wands? Well, the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands, like, let's look at the Seven of Wands here for Scorpio. All right, got the Eight of Staffs, which is Wands, and the Five of Swords. Now that's the Eight of Staffs. All right, that's something moving fast. I don't know if it's messages, if it's, you know, conversations, decisions, but whatever, you're pushing something through really fast. Because maybe all this defense that you were on and, you know, trying to maybe get your opinions heard or talk yourself out of what you were doing, talk yourself off the ledge, talk yourself off the ledge somehow. But then you got this Five of Swords that you want to win at all costs. Like, I feel like this is, you know, like this guy didn't care. He was going to beat them and he was going to take their swords. And that was it. And I feel like that's where you're feeling with this. So whatever this argument was, or this battle that was going on, I don't know if it was in your mind, if it was with other, you know, other people. I'm pretty sure it's not physical. I don't think, actually. But yeah, if you decided you're going to win. Whatever it was, you were going to win at it. So then what about this Five of Wands? Five of Wands for Scorpio. Two of Swords. And the Page of Staffs. All right, so you have a decision coming up. You have to make some kind of decision without using too much. You don't want to use emotion. This is not something that you want to, have to think about how it's going to make somebody feel or how, I can't really say that because it's going to hurt their feelings, or I can't choose that because, that would not be nice. You don't want, no. It's got to be facts, total facts, logic, and whatever is right for you. Now this Page of Staffs, this could be somebody, again, because these can always represent people, male or female, but it doesn't have to. This could be ideas and discoveries and potential for something. So maybe this decision that you're going to make, it has the potential to bring something else out. And it'd be on, okay, that makes sense now because it's on top of all this, Twitter bullshit. And I feel like, so whatever was the chaos going on in your life, you had to make the decision around that. So maybe they wanted you to do this, this, and this, and you didn't think that was the best idea, but you didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So you had to just stop and be like, all right, I can't care about your feelings right now. Sorry. Love you anyway. Can't care about it. And you had to push past that. So then what about this Two of Cups? What can you tell me about the Two of Cups for Scorpio? Got Death. And the Chariot. Very nice. I know that doesn't sound nice, but it is. All right, because Death is, there's going to be a change. And with the Chariot, it feels like there's a change in it for the better. Whatever the situation is. I don't know what this situation is. Again, partnership, leading up to partnership, a romance, whatever that turns out to be. With the Chariot, it's always like, you have drive, you have determination. You're in a good place. Right now you're in a good place. And it's in a good place to make whatever change that you need to put the potential into this Two of Cups. Because I feel like it's coming from that. So you have whatever it is that you had this, to get out of those rocky waters and everything like that. And I feel like whatever was going on with all these little, angry sticks and everything going around. And this guy, I think people were trying to make you take their opinion over everything. This could have been in any situation. This could be at work, this could be a social group, this could be in your family. And I feel like they were just trying to make you change your opinion to suit them. And not being mean in ways, but kind of putting it out there so much that it was just like you weren't really getting hurt about what you actually wanted. So at this point, when you got that Two of Swords, you're like, okay, no, I don't care about your feelings. Again, love you, but And you had to, push through that way. But that was what gave you the ability to have potential in this Two of Cups, if that's where you were going with that. All right. Let's see what we have with these oracle cards. Oh, that's pretty. Your dream needs your dreams need a practical plan. And that's the full moon in Taurus. And these are kind of like the energy of the reading, kind of like, what kind of energy you might be spilling out into it. Sadness. Well, we know what sadness is. And rest. I get that. I'm going to read the sadness. I'll read them both, but I think with this, the sadness is, maybe at some point with all that chaos going on, you were sad. I mean, because you didn't want people arguing and, trying to like maybe even overshout each other, not even just you. Sadness can be demonizing as an unwanted emotion, but it's part of being human. Without sadness, we cannot truly appreciate the other feelings that will come. after and uplift us. The card is a reminder that sometimes you need to feel sadness in order to heal and return to normalcy. Like all things, it passes. All right, I like that one. And rest, I think it's pretty apparent, but let's see if they have good things to say. Rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. By giving yourself and your body the rest you need, you'll conserve the energy to achieve your goals with clarity and purpose. All right, I get that. So yeah, because you're like this is a whole lot of stuff. There's sticks flying everywhere kind of thing. Because you're doing all the arguing and everything, yeah, it's going to make you sad because you have to tell somebody, I don't care about you, how you feel. It's going to be happening how I feel. And then you're going to have to take a nap. All right? All right, so if you enjoyed it, can you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment if it does resonate. I'd love to hear about it. And I will be seeing you in October. All right, thanks, guys.